social media.
Wait, look at right there. Kavita, say hello to YouTube. There's a clownfish. Oh, Nemo. Nemo.
Look.
Cool.
Where's the clownfish?
Wait, it's not you right there.
How much are there?
I saw 3. Wait, come on, let's go follow my dad.
No.
Whale shark.
Come on.
What's in here?
Mom, there's a shark down there.
Kavita. Kavita.
Yeah!
Kavita.
Look, there's another shark down there. Forky! There's another one down there. That's what it is. I see it. Rainbow shark. Mom, there's
Wait, where do you want? You kept moving? What's in here? Oh, that's where you were. Oh, there's another one. There's gonna be a big shark. Somewhere. There's a couple sharks. think the big shark's over there.
Oh, it says pull in for a shark.
Kavita, come on. Come on, we're going. What's in here? This place is so cold. Oh, we're in a sunken ship. It's like we're in a sunken ship. They made it like we're in a sunken ship.
Guys, I have.
There's a fish right here. Oh, it's a fish tank. It's almost like you can touch it. Turn around, turn around. Come on. Oh, look above us. When you're going under here, look above. You're going, oh, there's a bunch of fish up there. It's cool. What's in here?
Fish.
Just fish. It's a right.
There's a shark back there.
That cute.
It's cool. We're gonna see something big. Oh, I already see a big shark. Look at this.
If you take a look in or let's talk about these. So they're swimming on the right side and they're swimming towards me low down. These 3 or 4 sharks called sandbar sharks. Now a really easy way to identify sandbar sharks is to look at this big fin on their back. It's called the dorsal fin. And sandbar sharks have a really nice, tall, classic, stereotypical dorsal fin. So, when we think about sharks, or maybe movies or sort of about sharks, we think about a fin like this poking out of the water. But, something that I like to mention about sandbar sharks is that they like to swim close to the ground, so that big fin wouldn't ever be poking out of the ocean. Just another example of the way that Hollywood might not be depicting real life. So sharks are our friends, sharks are vulnerable, and they're not vicious. We have 2 other species of shark in the exhibit. We have sand tiger sharks, who are back there. And in the corner on the ground, on the opposite side, on your right side, we have our nurse sharks. So I don't know if everybody can see them, but they rest on the bottom. We have about 5 different nurse sharks in this exhibit, and they have a bunch of cool names. I like to mention 2 of their names. So one of the nurse sharks came to the aquarium with a notch in his face. It doesn't affect his health or anything, but he was named Notch because of the notch in his face, and Notch turned into Nacho, and now the sandbar, or the nurse shark that came after Nacho, we named Guac. So we have a nice snacks over there resting in the corner. Nurse sharks like to hang out on the bottom, and they like to hang out in groups. It's how they behave in the wild. So we're really happy to see our nurse sharks doing that in our exhibit. Now, if I get lucky, oh yeah, I knew. So if you look at this shark directly above me, that is the last species of shark in the exhibit. Those are our sand tiger sharks, and they're my favorite. Sand tiger sharks are easily identified by their teeth. So their teeth are always showing. Our other species of shark can actually close their mouth. These sand tiger sharks, if you look at the one right above me, has big teeth poking out. So that's a really easy way to identify them. Now, sand tiger sharks have a bunch of cool adaptations that are unique to them. So there's a lot of sharks control their buoyancy, or whether they're floating or sinking, using their liver. But sand tiger sharks, use something else. So they breathe water, they get oxygen from water, but sand tiger sharks will swim up to the surface and take big gulps of air. And they use that air to control their buoyancy. And because they have those big bubbles in them, they can float and hover in the water. So the name of the game when you are a wild animal is to maximize the energy that you take in the form of food and to minimize the amount of energy that you have to spend. So by taking that big gulp of air and being able to hover in the water, our sand tiger sharks can save energy and wait for a fish to swim by, and then they just go grab it. So it's like efficiently spending the energy that you have, basically. Now those are the 3 species of sharks. You may be wondering why sand tiger sharks are named after tigers. None of the sharks in this exhibit have stripes, but sand tiger sharks do have stripes when they're young. They just fade with age, and all of these are adults. This is about as big as they get. Now, we have a few other species of animal in here. We have about 6 different types of fish and 2 species of ray. And she likes to hide, but we have a very big ray. She's actually the biggest animal in this exhibit. She's bigger than all the other sharks, and her name is Ray Charles, and she's a rough-tailed stingray. Now, rough-tailed stingrays are really gentle and docile animals, but they have some pretty intimidating defense mechanisms. So I wish she was here, but if you hang out for long enough, she will come and show up. She's the rough-tailed stingray and has a long tail with rough bumps on it. Now, her whole tail is covered in a poisonous mucus, but those bumps on her tail also have poison in them, and they can cut open flesh. So, like I said, they're gentle animals, but if they feel threatened, they'll use that tail to hit whatever's threatening them, which cuts open the predator, and also the cut will likely get infected because of all that poison. So she's kind of crazy to talk about, so I like to talk about her because she's like very scary, but she's very gentle, and if we hang out long enough, she might show up, but I do not control what she does, so she might be in the back part of the exhibit resting. Now that is about all the time we have today. But once again, my name is Marcus, and I will be hanging out underneath the Hudson Canyon sign. If you have any questions, feel free to head on into the next exhibit room where you can pledge to be a planet protector. And thank you for visiting us at the aquarium today.
It's pretty cool. So bad.
Who's looking for me, man?
There you are. Huh? No, I didn't know where you were. Huh? Oh, Vito, keep moving.
Oh my hand. Do not walk off.
Grady, come here.
Caitlin.
Are we up here now? Oh, we're out. Alright. The end. Goodbye.